You got some shit you need to try.
Got some stuff you just
Try
gotta
it.
try. What is it? Pop, you know.
Oh, I know what that's from. That's from the start of that 70s show.
What?
That thing they just had. Or not the start of the
I
70s
got
show.
this feeling inside.
There's an
Can't
episode
find
where
no
they smoke
balance
weed
in
for the
my
first
mind.
time.
You just need to try.
It's the first time I've had a digital recording skip.
Yeah.
All right, we're back. Promptu Saturday edition.
Yeah, this is an irregular thing. We don't typically do a Saturday. We're working on the weekend, folks.
Yeah, well,
Everybody working for the weekend.
nailed it. Nailed it. Nailed it. Son of a
We got my Starbucks. I got my joint. I got a coffee and a joint, baby.
coffee and a joint. All right, I like that. So we were having a conversation about racism. Actually,
No, we weren't.
yeah,
We were talking about races. I
racist.
don't know about racism.
We were talking about things that we should not talk about, and I said there's
We should record
absolutely no way we should not be recording this because everybody's afraid to talk about it, but we're not.
Yeah, but look, you just brought up the point that because we were watching college basketball, it's the college basketball NCAA men's tournament, right? Everybody's got their brackets in. We were watching the first game, Michigan and somebody. Michigan's going to win. It doesn't really matter who they're playing. And then we were going to turn on the UFC fights, right? It was just kind of an observation that, as we all know, black people are bigger, stronger, faster in our country. You
Sure.
brought up the point that they were bred that way and then said that was racist. And I simply dispute that by saying that the fact that it happened isn't racist. It's just a fact. At the time, it wasn't considered racist, even though it was. And while it was happening, that perhaps is a racist way to treat them. However, at this point, now that we're no longer slaves and all that, that it's already happened, it already occurred, just identifying it or talking about it, I don't think is racist. It's just bringing up the point that it occurred. So now we have a culture of black people in our country that are bigger, stronger, faster because they were bred that way, compared to the white people who were not bred that way and were, catching up.
Right.
We're now trying to breed ourselves to be bigger, better, faster, stronger, and
I
aren't
hate
there
to
yet.
pause you, but he's whining. Can you put him on the couch and
Oh,
cover
yeah.
him up? Wheezy, get in there and lay down.
Come here, boy.
Come on. Come there and lay down.
Come
So Saturdays, Maisie comes over, which is the Caleb family dog. Or sorry, White Jesus family dog. And Wheezy wants to go play, but they're not allowed to play. So that's what the whining's about. I apologize. We're just in a small pause here at the moment. I want to qualify that the subject we're going to go down here in just a second is, well, it's going to be fun. I'm going to enjoy this. And somebody's going to have an issue with it, but just suck it. In advance, I just want to say that you suck, and I don't care what you think anyway. So we were talking about this, and Caleb, we were talking about black people being better athletes than white people, and it's true because they were bred that way, and it's a horrible thing to say, though, and I think it's a bit racist, and the reason I don't agree with it being racist, it shouldn't be, but I think it's looked at as racist. And let me ask you a question: would you walk up to a black dude and say, "You're better at sports than me because you're black"?
I mean, I wouldn't begin any conversation that way.
But in a conversation, would you tell him that?
I mean, I've had conversations about that with black people. I have at this point in my life, I have one guy that I would say I'm friends with, that I speak to on a regular basis. He's a black guy. I have had many other black people that have been been in a relationship with, friends with in my past, and it's come up. And I don't know that they deny it any more than we would deny it, and I don't know why it would be something we would want to deny when it's obvious.
Yeah, you wouldn't think so, but it's a very awkward, weird
Look,
conversation.
my take on the whole black-white thing, like, I believe that the people behind the politicians and the media, right, the real powers of the world that are trying to be in control of everything, whatever you want to call that, I think that there is a push for us to be at odds with each other between blacks and whites or people of color against the white people, because that makes it an easy distraction so that the people can have the power they want and keep us all in control. So I do think that there is a push out there, and there's going to be a certain number of us who, like sheep, are going to just follow that. And we're going to just be like, yeah, we're all racist and I hate this and I hate that. And okay, you can be that simple person who follows the powers of the world, but I choose not to. I don't think we have a racism problem in our country. I think what we have is an inability to identify how we're different and how we can celebrate those differences. The fact of the matter is, the black culture, because of the way they were mistreated by the whites, have gone to great lengths to separate themselves from the white culture. They speak different than us. They have different music than us. They have different standards than we do. They also were bred to be bigger, faster, stronger. And so they are, and they know that. They take advantage of that. Good for them. We as white people should identify that that's a fact and be okay with that. I don't say a lot of the words that they say because I don't speak the way they've chosen to speak. And let's be honest, they've chosen to speak differently.
Oh, they have.
And that's fine.
Yeah. Oh,
and
it's
fine.
so, yeah.
But what I'm getting at is that
But we all do that. Rednecks do that too.
Rednecks, I would say the difference with the rednecks is they didn't make a choice. They just kind of happened that way lazily.
I was taught that. Yeah.
It wasn't like, I'm going to speak this way. No, I'm just too lazy to say words the right way.
Yeah, that worked that way.
Or I wasn't schooled properly, therefore I never learned the right way.
Maybe I should have a shirt. Here's somebody's $1 million idea. You ready? I'll give it up for free. Yeah.
Take note.
Yeah. Make a shirt that says "fuck G," and you can sell it to 1 billion rednecks.
Fuck G.
Because rednecks don't use G.
Unfortunately.
Fishing, hunting, running, steering,
the way the letter
cruising.
G is used in the black culture, that would be considered racist.
Oh, that would be.
So you
the
probably
fuck
shouldn't
G.
make
So
that
you
$1
should,
million idea.
especially on a redneck.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I remember when I was in school, and this has probably been popular more than just when I was in high school, but back in the 90s when I was in high school, there was a black guy, and I went to school in Kentucky, so it was a lot of black people, a lot of white people. Like, the minority was the Hispanics. There was like 3 of them, right? But the rest of us were black and white. And there was this one black guy who was known for being a boxer in the community circuit.
Sure.
So he's a bigger guy, was known for being a fighter. And he was wearing a shirt one day that had the Dixie flag on top and the Malcolm X sign on the bottom and said, "You wear your flag, I'll wear mine. Or you wear your X, I'll wear mine." And he got sent home because he almost started a fight with the rednecks.
Yeah. So now,
So I just, my point to that is just to say that the fact that people still today believe that we are racist or that they participate in racist things is just ignorance. It's just an inability to identify the reality of life or the truth. And if we just be able to say, hey, there's nothing offensive about being different. Offensive is born out of rudeness and derogatory speech. I mean, you're not being offensive by identifying differences. You're being offensive when you become rude or derogatory to somebody. So as long as you're not rude or derogatory, I don't think there's anything to take offense at.
I agree to that 100%, actually. But the problem is,
we definitely need a music background to this subject, and it definitely should be Michael Jackson.
it definitely should be the song Black or White.
Oh yeah, this is that. He did that with McCartney.
I believe that was it. Yeah, they had this. Or
was it
the kid was like dancing up in his room in this video.
That was Macaulay Culkin.
That was Macaulay.
In the video, it was Macaulay Culkin. Yeah,
later
the huge
on,
fucking speaker.
I'm sure Macaulay was dancing in his room later on as well too.
No, I think that was before.
Was it before?
Well, maybe not. I thought by the time he was done with that video, he would have aged out of Michael's problem.
I don't know. I really would pull for Michael. I did the whole time, but
I don't want him to be a pedophile.
But when they found his diary, man, and he talked about it in his diary, it's game over. I'm sorry, but I mean, on that note, we need to put to bed. I
love this song of that.
Here we go for a second.
This is a Spike Lee product, right?
Yeah, I think so. A lot of his are Quincy Jones. Yeah. Van Halen played in some of his music.
Sure.
Yeah, that was impressive.
Well, that guy had an ear for talent, man. He knew what he was doing.
Yeah. Anyways, Angie and I had a long conversation about this. Actually, is
about the song Black or White.
No, we are huge Michael Jackson fans.
Yeah,
I mean, our whole childhood,
the majority of America is Michael Jackson
fan, right? 82, wasn't it, when Thriller came out?
I don't know, but around then.
I mean, I was at Skate World
Yeah, I mean,
or
I was a
Skateland.
child.
That was before it was Skate World. That was when it was Skate Land.
Oh shit,
Yeah, yeah, it was just land at that time.
shit,
Yeah, it hadn't gone to the world.
damn.
And
I think Disneyland and Disney World.
so there you go, something like that. So well, somebody bought it out, and then
They
you
just
know,
changed-
got all
changed
fancy
the
with the
one name.
name, and
Yeah.
they're like, oh well, we should name it. We should rename it. Well,
We're better than a
let's
land.
go to World.
We're
No,
the world.
We're one better. 7-minute
The world.
ads.
What movie was that?
Something about Mary. Yeah.
Where he picks up the hitchhiker.
7-minute ads.
Because yeah, but then somebody can just make 6-minute ads. No,
Yeah.
so good. Yeah, I've
Anyway,
been seeing something about Mary. Go watch it.
yeah,
Definitely worth
it's
a watch.
such a great show, really. I mean, I'm not a big Ben Stiller fan either.
I don't
but,
like stupid
yeah,
comedy, but that one really.
That
got
is
me.
really, it's a good show. And you get to see Cameron Diaz. Woo!
Yeah,
She's smoking.
she's a good looking.
Yeah.
It's not a bad actress for a film like that.
Right. So, well, what the fuck were we talking about? Oh, Angie and I we had
Michael
that.
Jackson music.
Yeah. He's our whole childhood, but then he comes out and he's a fucking chomo, and I hate chomos more than anything in the fucking world. They are literally good call. They are the bottom of the list.
Yeah, I would say it's a
They're-
fairly universal opinion.
One step below
that child
pond stone.
molesters are pretty scum.
And to go back and not a PSA per se, I'm sorry about that, but we were talking about when I named the episode "Full Steam for Bubba" and how I couldn't wait for Matt to get hold of Bubba. And when I had said I had a guy that worked for me, and then I got off topic and we never got. Then had gone to jail, spent a fair amount of time behind the bars.
Oh,
You know.
okay. This is like the completion of something. You
Yeah.
left unsaid.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Hey, and I'm going to give. Oh, this can. I'm going to do a PSA for you.
Okay.
Actually,
No,
not for you at all. I'm going to do a PSA for that motherfucker, Matt.
You know what we need is we need a little sounder for your hey, you're gonna do a PSA, so
Right.
we know.
Ding.
Da-da-da-da-da.
I'll write something there. It can be our own. It'll be original. I'll come up with something on that. Anyways, Matt, this chomo motherfucker that likes to rape an incestual fucking freak. This PSA is for you. There's a movie out there that you need to watch and pay very close attention to. It's called Get Hard. It's got Will Ferrell and
Mark Wahlberg,
no, the little
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart. Yeah,
I think
little
I've seen the
dude.
trailers for it.
Oh, so good. It's about Will Ferrell gets framed. Spoiler alert.
He didn't do it.
He didn't do it. He got framed. And he gets thrown under the bus and gets sentenced to prison in jail or in I can't remember which prison it is, and I need to because they're always talking about
But
it.
he's like a nerdy white dude going to jail.
Yeah,
So he's scared. that-
Yeah. And Kevin
out
Hart,
of it.
you know, he's Kevin Hart's kind of extorting him for money to get his business going
Okay.
in exchange for teaching him how to survive prison.
Oh, okay. And Kevin Hart knows how to survive prison.
Yeah,
Or
well,
the character
actually,
that
he
Kevin Hart
doesn't.
plays.
He's completely lying. He's
He's
no
just making
idea.
it up.
Yeah, but his cousin does, and so he's asking his cousin.
Okay, got
and his cousin picks on him all the time, so it's kind of funny how that whole thing
Okay.
works. Anyways,
So he's acting like he can teach this white guy how to survive jail so that he can get money.
correct. Yeah. Well,
I can see the comic potential.
In all fairness, Will Ferrell is the white guy,
Yeah.
and he's like super racist towards the guy. He's his car detailer,
Okay.
right? That's how they know each
So
other.
so he plays this entitled white guy who's been taught to be racist.
Correct.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But he doesn't know he's racist. He's a lot like me.
Sure,
where
sure.
Sometimes
Just how
I'm racist. That's
how
how
you grew
I
up.
was raised.
How I grew up, yeah.
I have tried to correct myself, but sometimes there's things that I don't know that are racist.
Yeah, and if we can make comedies about entitled white people being racist when they don't know it, why can't we just talk about it?
Right. Yeah. so anyways, San Quentin, that's the prison. San Quentin.
Yeah, famously known for being really hard prison. Yeah.
Yeah, and here's your PSA, you motherfucker. There's a scene in it there, and Kevin Hart's like, "Oh, they sentenced you to San Quentin," and Will Ferrell's like, "Yeah, why?" He's like, "Oh, they be fucking in San Quentin."
Maybe fucking,
And he's like, fucking? He's like, yeah,
you know,
fucking.
you know.
Yeah.
Slapping cheeks,
Yeah. So I love that. So Matt, you should watch that and prepare for it, because where I'm going with that was the Paco, the employee I had. It's not his name, although I think most of Portland knows him by that now.
Not I.
Not you. You didn't get to meet Paco. He's a good kid.
Yeah. But he
I
had
guess he's
he
not a
had
kid anymore.
experience in prison.
Oh yeah.
This is where it relates. Is
Yeah,
he had
yeah.
experience in prison.
Yeah. He told me that Chomo's in prison. Yeah, you don't want.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's been something I've picked up from shows or movies.
Yeah, so you don't want to be a Chomo in prison.
My bride and I, for a long time, we really watched a lot of those episodes of the Law and Order SVU, the Special Victims Unit, which were almost always about sexual crimes.
Sure.
And so there was a lot of child molestation cases in those shows, and that would always be one of the things the cops would say in the interrogations is like, you know how they treat people like you in prison, don't you?
Well, that's true.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So I think that's been kind of widely spread.
So watch
The
that,
idea
Matt.
of that.
The difference is, Matt, is this is real life, so you're not going to stumble out of this somehow, and you are going to go see Bubba. And well,
Cheeks will be clapping.
yeah, those little pretty cheeks on you be clapping. Be glad you spent all those years in judo, because you're going to need it.
Yikes.
Woo! He's next. He's gonna get out. He's gonna be talking to Summer or something like that. And what do they call that when they get to talk to him in prison? When they get there, like
The conjugals.
yeah, the conjugal digit. And Matt's gonna fart, and it's just gonna be like.
Just blowing through a paper towel roll.
Yeah. It'll just be like, "Do you smell that?" And he's like, "Oh, sorry, I farted." She's like, "You did?" He's like, "Yeah, listen." Anyways, he deserves everybody. Anyway, but to get back to where we were at. So yeah, Andrew and I are like, how can we like Michael Jackson now? Because he's a Chomo.
Yeah, I think there was a lot of America that had that same quandary at the
Yeah,
time when
really
all that
twisted
news
us.
broke. And I mean,
Yeah.
it was an ongoing story for years, but then there was finally the moment where it was like, okay, this really happened.
Yeah, well, they found his diary.
Yeah,
and I
so
mean, it's
when
pretty
we all
hard to
kinda-
fucking lie about Michael Jackson writing in a diary about what he did to these children.
Yeah, I don't even want to think about it.
And I did have.
However,
I did have.
when it
different-
all came out, we all had the same quandary of like, fuck, we've liked this music for 20 years. What
It's
do we
not
do
just.
now?
It's not just like the music though. He shaped our childhood. He reformed music history. We would not have any of the music today that we have without Michael Jackson.
I mean, that's an interesting philosophical question. But there's no doubt that he was very instrumental in music that is today.
That guy changed music history.
He did. And he was
Cannot
a
deny that.
phenomenal dancer. Like, he was one of the few artists that I was like, I actually want to watch him perform, not just listen to
It
him.
makes you want to dance.
Makes me want to
Who,
dance.
who hasn't tried to learn the moonwalk?
Yeah, exactly.
Right? We even saw it on ice skates this year
I've
in the
we
Olympics.
did. I tried to do it when I was a kid. I was not able.
Yeah. Oh, we did decide doing the moonwalk on ice skates is kind of cheap.
My youngest, my little
Training
9-year-old,
rules.
you know,
Yeah.
she's growing up in a world that is post Michael Jackson.
Sure.
You know, other than she may hear some of the songs here and there, but wouldn't even know who he is, right?
Yeah.
And so, but the moonwalk, by its own reputation and legacy, has lived on in Michael Jackson's absence.
Well, yeah.
And so she's all like, "Look, Dad, I'm moonwalking." I'm
Oh,
like,
really?
I'm all like, and she, you know, and she was doing the little child imitation of what would be trying to do the moonwalk. She wasn't really moonwalking.
Sure.
And so I was like, "Do you know who did the moonwalk? Do you know where that comes from?" And she's like, "No, I just saw some kids doing it at school, blah, blah, blah." I was like, "Oh," I said, "Well, there's a singer named Michael Jackson who made the moonwalk famous. He kind of created this dance and it was part of it. And so everybody tried to imitate him." So I found a YouTube video of him doing that performance for the first time, where he did the moonwalk for the first time on stage,
All right.
and his glittery get up and his hat and everything. He was doing the whole thing. My little 9-year-old watched Michael Jackson dance
Right.
for the first time in her life.
That'd be
And
awesome.
I got to watch her watch that.
Isn't that great when that
It was
happens?
because he
I love that, dude.
impressed her. Right?
Yeah.
She was just in awe of what he was doing.
Right.
Just like we all were.
It was great. I hate to take this dad moment from you, But
that dad moment occurred. I'm just telling you about it.
no, I'm saying I took one of your dad moments, and I kind of feel bad for
You
that.
took one from me.
Well, I took your.
It's all right.
I took your kids fishing,
Yes, you did.
And-
You can gladly have that.
and much like Ryan, you're a really shitty fisherman.
I don't fish. How could I be any kind of a fisherman?
You've still probably got him by a tad or two. Can you shut the door? Welcome to my world. I have to live with it. And before you guys complain about the dog barking in the background, I have to live with that shit. So just deal with it.
Has anybody complained about the dog barking?
No, but they complain about weird shit. I don't know why that is.
This is a podcast with dog barking in the background.
Can you get that dog to shut up? I see it already. I got tired of it. I turned it off after 7 minutes with that dog barking in the
Turned
background.
it off because there was too much barking.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Anyways, this real quick, just a side note. Where were we at there? Oh, you were talking about Monty. Or now we can we say the name?
Yeah.
Monty. It's a great name, by the way. I love Monty
Yeah,
for
thank you.
that's a good name. I also want to say, when we were talking about the black subject, Caleb is, or sorry, White Jesus. He's the most racist guy I know. It was really funny, actually.
That's
Though.
quite the claim.
I'm not going to being completely fictitious, sarcastic.
If you
I was-
don't notice the sarcasm, everybody's going to now think I'm a racist fuck.
This is really funny. Exactly. And I played this to my advantage. I did use your children to my advantage. So we have this group together. And I'm not going to go into any details on this at all because we were all rubbing each other and the topic of something came up against something black. And I know a lot of people in Idaho that are racist or they are kind of racist. They're not bad people. They're just uneducated.
Yeah, they just were taught to talk a certain way or to act a certain way, and they don't know any better.
Correct. And well, I don't agree with it, but hey, I don't have a right to tell them what to do.
Those people exist everywhere.
Yeah.
Just
And
happen.
if that's their deal.
Little
that's
by
their
little,
deal.
we
I'm all right with
educate
that.
the masses.
Anyways, moving forward, he's talking about this in this forum, right? And why Jesus is part of this forum. And so I figured, well, why not? And I just started baiting him, right? Just to, because and now this guy, he is not racist. I'll let you know that.
But you're trying to get him to say something that sounds racist.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You
And
did that for like a dozen or two comments. I
Yeah,
remember
no,
like
it
a whole
was-
bunch of comments
it
trying to
was-
get him to say something
It
racist.
was really good. Yeah. And then I IM'd the guy on a side message on his personal account. And I said, hey, you do
Just say it
know
now.
Caleb's two of his children are black, right? He adopted them when they were younger. Then Ryan's like, what? I'm like, oh, yeah.
I got black babies.
Dude, you should have seen the follow-up message on that. Oh my God, it was so good.
He was just trying to make
awesome.
sure I wasn't offended.
Yeah. Oh, dude, just backing up all over himself. So awesome.
And by the way, I was not offended.
No, and he like
I
I
knew
said,
what Jason was
then
doing.
no way is he racist. He's like me. We were.
I
See, here's the thing: is we were raised racist. We
Right,
were
right.
taught to be that way. When I was a kid, I was probably I was 13 because I was trying to pass my driver's license exam, and I remember I was at the courthouse on my 14th birthday to get my driver's
you were
license.
at the very moment it was possible.
Had to happen, that's so weird that's not like that today. Like kids
Not as
today are
much,
like
yeah.
26
Yeah,
not driving.
because
up
I was
here.
the same way. I was in Kentucky. It had to be 16. So as soon as like my 16th birthday, I was like, "Where's the test? I'm ready."
Right. I had to teach my old manager, Adam, I had to teach his ex how to drive a car.
Jeez.
He couldn't teach her how to turn a corner. And she was trying to turn and then like turn it back with her hands real fast. And I'm like,
Just let-
no,
let her
just
come
let
back
the
when it's
fucker
done."
go. Right? Yeah.
It'll come back.
Yeah.
It'll come back.
Oh, so anyways, she was a dumb woman.
Oh, Shamrock's fighting.
Ooh, all right. Oh, just so you know, we're
Jesus,
watching
how do you say that guy's name? Abdul Karim Al Sawadi.
So what? You did fucking good, dude. I think you got it.
You think so?
Yeah, yeah,
I just
we're-
tried to say all the syllables.
Yeah, yeah, we're watching the fights, by the way, just so you know. So we may. Whoa, his nose has been busted a few times. We might
That's an
get.
occupational hazard.
We might get sidetracked a few times here. Well, we were talking about. Oh, anyway, so I was just gonna say on the black subject. If you want to call us racist or whatever because we talked about something black, go fuck yourself.
So
People
here's
are
a funny
people,
story
man. I
about
don't give a shit
here's
what
funny
color
story
you
about my
are
son and I. So
racial
my
or-
son, my daughter, my eldest two are adopted, and they have their biological parents have a white father and a black mother, and they have I would call mulatto skin or light skin, light dark skin, not white like mine, and they have black people hair, so it's all the frizzy black hair, right? And so they look more black than white, is what
Sure.
I'm getting at, but they are light skinned black people. And so my son, he's probably like 10 years old. No, not even that. He'd been like maybe 8 years old. And we're hanging out at the zoo right here in Portland.
Right.
And we're hanging out, him and I, we're going down, we're looking at all this stuff. This elderly lady, probably about 70 something, comes up and she's all like, "Is that your son?" I was like, "Yeah." She's all like, "He looks just like you." I'm like, "No, he doesn't." But thank you.
I'd have laughed, dude. I'd have been rolling on the floor at that point. I'm like, yeah,
huh.
I think he's got your hair, man.
Huh.
I think
All right.
as Amos has got his pick and he's fucking picking up his fro, right?
He's all doing his fro.
Yeah, yeah.
my
Oh,
braids
so
hanging down.
awesome. That's so good.
Yeah, I was like,
Looks just
okay,
like
I'm
you.
like white in like 132nd Cherokee, and he's white.
Yeah,
We
right.
look nothing alike.
Oh, so good.
But
Oh, yeah.
But yes,
Not
I
to
have
mention he's
adopted
like taller than you.
he's,
and
well, now he is. But
bigger
at the
than
time, he
you,
wasn't.
and well, yeah, I guess at that,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was 8 at the time.
yeah,
but yeah, no, he's grown into quite the specimen.
He's
He's like
gonna be a
6'1",
all-
165.
all legs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
dude,
runs.
Yeah,
he's-
yeah.
yeah.
Good kid.
Takes
Likes
off his
hunting,
sh-
likes
takes off
shooting
his
those
shirt, he's got
guns.
an 8-pack. I'm all like, damn.
Right? Yeah, yeah. He's funny. Oh, like kid. Anyway, so I took the. Oh, I was talking about the dad moment I stole from you.
You stole
I-
the fishing moment.
Yeah, yeah.
You can call it a dad moment because I know for some that
Just-
would be a moment they would want with their children. I don't care about having the fishing
It
moment.
was still a dad moment, and so I got Caleb's daughter her first fish.
Indeed.
Yeah, it was like, sadly, it was a carp, but it was a 5-pound carp.
It was a fish.
Yeah, it was kicking her butt, man. You should have seen
Well,
that.
yeah, she's not
Cause-
used to fighting any
Oh,
kind
dude,
of
you
fish.
should have seen the smile on her face, man. She just lit up. And then, of course, Amos, I think he said he had caught a fish before.
He has. He's been out with a couple of different people. And then the first time he fished was
He
with
shut
me,
that door.
but we weren't in a boat. I'm willing to fish from a bank.
Yeah, but I saw how he said you said to hook things up, and I have to question your abilities.
Yeah, well, I'm not a fisherman,
Sure.
so I would imagine that the way I told him to hook things up was probably not right or not like you would do it. That doesn't surprise
But
me.
you
at all.
can admit that, and you're not a fisherman.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, but I have caught fish in my life because
Sure.
I've been out with people and done things. But yeah, I don't like to fish. I don't try to fish. I don't know. I have thought. I've never hunted in my life either, but I have thought that might be interesting
Hunting's great.
to hunt.
Ah,
yeah,
yeah.
but I've never tried it.
No, well, it depends on what kind of hunting. I got out of big game hunting. I'm just not into that anymore.
Well, I mean, what's big game like deer?
Deer, elk,
Is that considered big game?
yeah, antelope.
Okay, I mean,
Sheep.
you're not talking like rhinoceros and
No,
lion.
no.
Okay.
No, so first of all, anything I hunt, I eat. And
Sure.
and any trophy hunters out there can go fuck themselves because that ain't
Yeah.
right.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
You kill to survive, man.
That's right.
Uh,
Although
and-
people obviously do trophies.
see, there's another clock picture.
Hey, yeah.
See, I'm telling you.
That's
there-
a Dolly one too.
yeah, I'll bet you money if you
Oh,
look at that.
one's got
There's
the
a.
tree that's in pieces though. The tree's not even fully.
I'll bet you there's a chessboard in there somewhere if you look long enough.
Well, it's got bricks.
Huh?
It's got bricks. Looks like bricks.
It's got a bunch of clocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just right off the top, I see 8
That
clocks.
feels like he was in a hurry
I don't think so, and I love the fish.
compared to some of the other.
That looks
paintings.
like
Feels like he was in a hurry.
it looks like a hookah.
What does?
That fish. That's what the hookah fish looks like.
There's a fish called a hookah fish.
A hookah fish.
I thought the hookah was the thing you smoked out of communally.
It is. I'm pretty sure it's the hookah. I believe that's what they use for the McDonald's fish sandwich.
Really?
Yeah. Echo, what fish do they use for the McDonald's fish sandwich?
McDonald's uses wild-caught Alaska pollock for their filet-o-fish sandwich.
Pollock.
Did you know it's sourced from
Echo
sustainable?
off. Is there a hookah fish? Or Echo, is there a fish with the name similar to hookah that McDonald's used in fish sandwiches? Well, McDonald's switched their fish.
There's no fish called hookah that McDonald's uses. They stick with wild-caught Alaska pollock for their filet-o-fish sandwich.
Yeah, what did they use before that?
Before Alaska pollock, McDonald's originally used halibut when the sandwich first launched in 1962, then switched to Atlantic cod for many years.
You know what the Alaskan fish said to the Pacific fish?
What?
To halibut.
Tibet. Anyway, so okay, I'm going to save this correction for next episode. That does not look like a hookah fish. That looks like a polk.
A pollock.
A pollock.
A pollock.
Not a pollock.
So when you, yeah, which is, that's be somebody from Poland,
That
right?
would be racist
Yeah, yeah.
again. Yes.
Yeah, I guess so. Those used to be the funny jokes when we were growing up.
Oh,
We used
yeah.
to tell Pollock jokes.
Oh, dude, my manager.
Pollock jokes.
Funniest thing. And
Why was that, I wonder?
I was a bit naive when I started
And
looking
is
at
there a
YouTube.
group of Polacks out there that are upset because we used to tell Pollock jokes?
Oh, I'm sure. Dude, there's all
Think
these
I-
weird things coming out now that people hate Jews now. I don't know what happened there. It's just
Yeah,
like all of a sudden there's Jew hate.
So maybe color me uninformed, and that's fine. I don't really keep up with stuff, but I do watch a lot of sports, and suddenly there has been a lot of anti-Semitism, anti-Semitism, right? Like anti-Jew hate,
Sure.
like
Yeah.
to wear the blue square and don't hate the Jews.
Well, that's because Americans started attacking the
And I was-
Jews for
and
some
so that's why I
reason.
was like, wait a minute, who hates Jews? Why do they need to advertise this? So I've missed the whole.
Everybody missed it.
When did we start? And I don't say we because I don't. But when did people start hating Jews? Did we need
Yeah,
to
that's
now
the thing.
advertise against it?
Dude, I
This is a
you know
distraction.
me. I watch politics religiously.
You do. You do.
Yeah.
Too much for your own.
I
good, in my
love
opinion.
it, dude. I can't get enough.
You're as well informed as they come.
It was a shock to me, man.
And even you didn't know we hate
Surprise!
Jews.
Yeah. I'm like,
So this has to be a distraction.
I think it might have something to do with TDS.
I don't know what those three letters mean.
Oh, it's Trump derangement syndrome. It's a
Oh.
real thing too.
Okay.
It really is.
I'm sure it is.
It used to be a joke.
I don't know much about that either.
It's like
or-
that movie Idiocracy. If you haven't seen the movie Idiocracy, this is the
I'm familiar with it by reputation.
yeah. It's got
Luke Wilson,
Luke Wilson, the less famous Wilson.
the less famous Wilson brother.
Yeah, not crooked nose guy.
Yeah. I could be wrong, but I believe there are three Wilson brothers, so he's actually the middle famous Wilson brother. The last one's not an actor.
Well, then he would definitely be the middle famous one.
Because the last one's not an actor, would be the least famous.
He'd be the first best loser.
Yeah, he'd be the first best loser.
Yeah. Anyways, so
Owen being the most popular.
correct, crooked nose guy. Yeah.
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 He does have a crooked nose.
Changed my mind.
He does.
Yeah. All right. So Angie and I, when we first watched this, like when it came out,
Yeah.
or maybe not when it came out,
but when it was still
way
fairly
long
new.
time ago. Yeah.
Yeah, the movie's been out a while.
Just almost turned it off because it was so ridiculously stupid.
Okay.
I mean, people really, why would they do that? Yeah, it was
Okay.
just, I like to have a movie that at least has something of realness to grab
Because
on.
if I understand the reputation of the movie correctly, it's about the idea that as the world progressed on, we became more and more stupid until this guy who woke up from like a trance or something in '90s was the smartest guy on earth.
Yeah,
Okay,
it turns out.
that's the premise of the film. Yeah,
Yeah, it turns out it's a documentary.
it turns out that's what happened.
Yeah, and even down to
So
how
would
it
you
worked.
say now,
all of the smart
2026,
people-
we've arrived?
Well, the thing starts out with a family tree, right? And it's like
Oh.
all the smart people stopped breeding because they didn't want their kids raised into the madness that was coming.
Oh, that was the reason they didn't
Yeah,
have.
and all the stupid people
Or
and the
like
rednecks
whatever.
bred like rabbits,
Yeah.
so you just kept getting dumber and dumber and dumber. Yeah.
So all the smart DNA died off.
Yeah.
Got it.
And yeah, so
So you feel now that's what's happened?
Oh,
is
dude.
happening.
If you watch it now, it's scary how
'Cause there's like
truthful
8
it is.
billion people on Earth. There's a lot of people.
I'm telling you, it is really scary how. I mean, luckily we turned the corner, but I'm hoping we turned the corner. But we were going down that road, man. It was bad. But yeah, no. The only thing I can think of is TDS because it was the pro-Palestine is right when it all happened, right, and that was the anti-Jew. You're the religious guy here. I don't quite know the why Palestine
there's
hates
definitely
Jews so much.
a long history of the Palestinians and the Israelis being at odds.
Well, I know that much. I just don't know. I know it's religious, but I don't know why.
I don't
Why
know.
is there the hate? Do they like believe in different gods and the gods hate each other? Or?
No, it was the I believe it stems from Jacob and Esau, who were twin brothers.
Esau?
Yeah.
I've not heard of that. Yeah,
Yeah, Jacob and Esau were twin brothers of, they were both Isaac's sons.
sure.
Isaac was the son of Abraham, so this is like three generations removed now
Uh-huh.
from Abraham, the father of the Israelites. And these two were, so Esau was the elder and was a hunter and all this stuff, and Jacob was like mama's boy and was the younger. And he ended up stealing his birthright from the elder son and then got the blessing of the father. So Jacob ended up becoming the firstborn, even though he wasn't. He was the one that God changed the name to Israel and then had the 12 sons that became the 12 tribes.
Sure.
So that's in a sense, Esau felt that he was betrayed by his brother and then was always living kind of on the run and it honored his brother. And there was one point in the Old Testament where they kind of meet and make up, but then they go their separate ways. And I believe that's the
That's
the
the start of it.
Palestinians are like the descendants of Esau, and obviously the Jews are the descendants of Jacob. He was Israel.
Sure.
So from that piece of history, there comes a big kind of chasm between them. And then I don't know past that how it has progressed into what it is today, but I just think it's just gotten worse and worse over time. And it's been thousands and thousands of years now, I guess. So
They haven't got over it.
no, and what I don't understand though is, I mean, that's been the case there and that.
Hold on
part
one
of-
second now. Pause.
please.
Sorry. Just stop. I want you to continue. Just pause for a second. I'm going to do a NASCAR pit stop here.
Yeah.
We are out of joints.
Oh,
So I'm going to roll us to.
That's-
I've got my setup here.
yeah.
Time me.
Oh, I got to get out a stopwatch.
Yeah, tell me when.
What it's going to be silent for this time?
You can talk right through it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Hold on.
We get two things done at once. You know me. I like to multitask
How
on this kind
efficient.
of stuff. Yes. Oh, it's always work.
Very efficient.
Oh, Billie Jean's on now, man.
Stopwatch. All right. I'm ready.
Ready? Tell me when.
Go.
All right. Continue.
Oh, so obviously in that part of the world, there has always been I don't want to say war, but always been a problem between those two nations.
Sure.
However, that isn't necessarily the case here in our country, and so I don't understand where along the line there suddenly became a place where we had to pick sides and say we're on one side or the other when really neither of their histories had to do with us.
Well, what it came down to was Trump decided to take the Gaza Strip. And apparently Palestine.
Well, that's the piece of land that
The
the both feel
Palestine-
that they deserve.
Yeah. They're fighting over.
Yeah.
And have been forever.
Forever. Exactly. That's been well before Trump.
But
For any
since
of us.
the Israeli Jews are on the side of Trump,
Well, we are allies with Israel.
right?
Just as a nation.
Correct. Because of that, the only thing I can figure is that's why everybody jumped onto the Palestinian train.
Ah.
And then that got fueled by the righteousness.
So they're like, hey, if Trump, as the president of the country who is allies with Israel, is going to support Israel, then we are going to support Palestine because that's anti-Trump.
correct. And
That is a
then
bizarre mindset altogether.
TDS, baby.
All right.
And then the University of Columbia got involved.
Oh, okay.
Columbia, I believe it was Columbia. That's the big righteous university in New York,
Columbia
right?
University.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not University of Columbia. Columbia University.
And they had a
They are
huge,
well known for lots of things.
they had a huge pro Palestine rally,
Oh,
and
why did they have a pro-Palestine rally? What does Colombia have to do with Palestine?
TDS baby.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
But they did.
What does Columbia University have to do with TDS?
Oh, they hate Trump.
Oh, the university hates
Oh,
Trump?
sure.
Oh,
Well, they are they make
I didn't know
make
universities had feelings towards anybody.
dude, they make Berkeley look Republican.
Okay. But how does the university hate anybody?
Well, the people in the university and the staff.
Like
and,
the people in charge of the university?
Sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because that's what happened. They beat the shit out of all these Jewish people. And instead of the college
The students?
yeah, in this rally, yeah. And instead of the college done.
Oh, done.
Sorry. Take 10 seconds off.
2 minutes, 22 seconds.
For two,
For two.
perfectly.
Perfect.
I will tell you there's not a wrinkle, nothing, absolutely perfectly rolled.
I'll be the
out.
witness to that.
Yeah, test it, make sure it's good.
Oh, of course it is.
You're welcome.
I've only made like a few thousand of these over the time that we've known each other.
Literally. Oh, God.
That's
damn.
probably not an exaggeration.
I could probably make a fortune at rolling these things if some joint company.
Yeah, if they were paying people to make joints, you could definitely get
give me
money
$1
from
per
that.
joint,
That
dude.
would
I'd be fucking rocking some.
I'm sure they can't pay anybody $1 a joint, but yeah. Even if they paid pennies per joint, you could probably still make some pretty good cash, dude.
Anyways, so yeah, but that's what happened, and then the college sided with the fucking people that beat up the Jews,
I mean, that's odd, but yeah.
right? Oh, very odd,
But it is what it is.
but it is what it is.
And so
And then that got really cool.
are there that became hip.
Yeah,
So are there
well, because
so obviously there's a contingent of people that we see that are very loud and boisterous and wave the flags that are saying we're pro-Palestine, we hate the Jews in the media, or at least
sure.
we see them in the media. They're not
Oh,
part
it's
of the
happening.
media.
Yeah.
And then
Oh, but
but I'm not saying like the average person doesn't go to these rallies and see it live. They see it on the news.
sure.
Right. And, we haven't watched it progress in front of us. We've
Right.
watched videos of it in the news. That's where people see this stuff.
Sure.
And so
Well, you could go down to the Fed building.
is there also, you could, but most people don't.
I
That's
don't.
my point.
I watch Portland Andy.
Correct.
Keep up the good
So-
work, bro.
Go Andy.
Well,
Shout
and
out, Andy.
shout out to Nate.
Shout out Nate Weed. Shout out
This
to
last
Andy.
batch, by the way, Nate. Holy shit! Good job, brother. Good,
fucking job.
dude. Oh man. Anyways, continue on. I apologize.
Hold on, I gotta
Exactly, Nate.
remember. Nate Weed.
Yeah, we were talking pro-Palestine, the Fed building.
Yeah, but
we're not there in
while
person.
people watch this, I mean, I then wondered, is there also a contingent or a group of people that, oh fuck him, he didn't get knocked out right there, but he's still up. Is there also a contingent of people that are pro-Israel and are like rallying and holding signs and going for them?
Well, the problem is they're on the T side, or the Mr. Pimp side.
Why is that a problem?
TDS, baby.
No, but I mean, where are do we see those people in the news as well?
Well, they're just lump sum together.
Are they
If they-
downtown? Can I go see their rally?
No, because they get beat up. They're not allowed to have one.
Oh, wait a minute. They're not allowed to have rallies?
Well, they can have a rally if they choose.
I thought you and I could go be like, we're going to have a mechanics rally, damn it. And we could legally do
if
that.
you
right?
went down and you were anti-Trump by yourself, right? If you didn't come packing all your friends with you down to the Fed building in Portland,
Yeah, and
you would get the holy living shit beat out of you.
being
and-
anti-Trump?
Yeah, and
or
they wouldn't,
pro-Trump?
dude. Being pro-Trump,
Pro-Trump.
pro-Trump. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry if I said that backwards.
Yeah, I think you said anti-Trump.
Anyways, yeah, I probably.
But so if I go down by myself and I say, I'm
you
a
would
fan
get
of
the
Trump,
fuck
and I,
beat out of you, dude.
because in Portland, most people aren't like
Yeah,
that.
and the thing is the cops would finally come and arrest you for it.
Because I was pro-Trump.
Yeah.
You can't get arrested for being a pro anything.
How much you want to bet?
Well, it's not something I have any
It's happened.
experience. I'm not willing to bet into something I have no experience.
There are 22 lawsuits filed against the city of Portland right now for that exact thing. For why? It's all on video.
This is why
dude.
I'm not political,
This
because I
is-
don't understand it. It's
See,
just-
but this is I don't understand it either, and that's why I'm political. I'm trying to figure the shit out. But no, really, no. I don't.
'Cause, I mean,
I'm
it's
trying
all,
to
it's
get
all
too
hypothetical
political
to
here.
me. And like, you're saying,
But
if you were to do that, well, I would
I
never do
just
that 'cause
wanted
I'm
to
not that
follow
guy.
up that these lawsuits, they're not just like, oh, he said, she said. Dude, there's 40 video cameras, all of this right now, all at the same time, because it's the thing, right? And the cops are still doing it, and they're doing it right on video. So it's like open, shut,
You're
lock
not
cage.
speaking of like a specific incident. You're just saying that in the occurrences where this is happening, where somebody might get charged for being pro-Trump,
Right.
there are cameras in most cases that show what has happened,
Oh, yeah.
and yet that evidence is ignored.
Yeah.
That's what you have seen.
Correct.
Gotcha. I don't have a side. I don't know it.
I've watched it live, though. It's not like I watched it on recorded
Right.
video, as you hate recorded things.
It's not. No, what my take, especially for the media part of it, is my take is that we're all at the mercy of what they choose to show us,
Sure.
and so
But I watch it live, so
if
that
we're-
they don't have that option.
but you're still at the mercy. You're still relegated to the one camera view that you have,
Or
the,
six.
or the six, or whatever it is. But I mean,
Sure.
you're still
Absolutely. I'll give you
not
that
being
much.
there, and even being there in person, you're only
At
relegated
some point,
to your
you have to make
perspective.
the best judgment in your life.
Correct. Yes. Right. All I'm getting at is that everything that is reported, whether it's by you telling me something that you saw or said or think or whatever, or me watching the news tell me the same thing or read something online, it's all being stated as though this is what happened.
Yeah.
Instead
Well-
of, from my perspective, I think this.
Can I say something?
Yes.
We have gone way too political, just like we were going way too religion. So let's
And
back
it's
this
too
up.
racist, too
Let me-
religious,
let
too
me-
political.
let-
We hit them all.
Let
The
me
trifecta.
Fuck God, yes. I feel great. My dick is hard.
Woo woo.
Ah,
Ric Flair.
let's go back where I wanted to wrap this up. Why we went down that rabbit hole
Yes.
was because the Columbia University, the pro-Palestine people went out there, and there was anti-Palestine people out there, and the pro-Palestine people beat up the anti-Palestine people.
Right. This is what happened in this one particular
Correct.
rally you're speaking of.
This is what kicked the whole thing off.
Okay.
Right? And the university didn't do anything about it. And
Right.
then the pro-Palestine trashed everything, burnt things, and nobody did anything about it.
Okay.
So then all the other kids were like, dude, we can go rip it up.
We can go riot things, and
Right.
all we have to do is say we're pro-Palestine.
Yeah.
And so
and
that's
we're
how
good.
you're saying it kind of became hip.
Yeah.
I got you.
Dude, so,
And so that's
I would
the
love to
perspective.
talk to one woman that is pro-Palestine and argue with her on how she can be pro-Palestine because
of
of
the
their
way they
beliefs.
treat the women in the,
Because all I'd have to do is say, shut up, you don't have an opinion.
yeah, because they
And I win.
in their
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, shut up. Go stand in your corner. Yeah.
No, I said shut up.
No, I said shut up. You don't have a right. Gone.
Why am I seeing your face?
Yeah. Well, I'll see you tonight about 7:30 or 8 when I go to bed, and then you can fucking make me some dessert, and then you fuck. Yeah. No. Go ahead.
Why am I
mean,
looking at your
seriously,
nose?
why would any fucking woman in the world be pro-Palestine? Really? And you got feminists out there marching for them, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't say they're educated.
I wanna
They're
just
just
say
doing
that-
it because they're popular.
This entire line, this entire line of humor comes from our perception of what we know of Palestinian culture. We have no personal experience in Palestinian culture.
I do know that the women have absolutely zero respect.
This is what we
They
understand.
are
We've been
birthers,
told.
and that's all they are.
We've been told that you've never been in Palestine. You've never been witness of specific Palestinian culture. You yourself have no personal experience. You've been told.
Have I personally saw it with my eyeballs?
What I'm
No.
saying is, yeah. you've
Have I
been
seen
told
it a
that
million
I've been
times
told
on the
that.
news? Yes.
That's what I'm saying. But we've been told.
Dude, we watched that Bill Maher documentary 15 years ago, and some lady was all excited. And this was Israeli Jewish woman too. This wasn't even pro-Palestine.
We invite any Palestinian who
We-
wants to come
yes.
on this podcast and defend their treatment of women to their culture to do
Yes.
so. We don't know. We would love to hear.
I
your
would love to know
perspective.
that, because as far as everything I've ever
This
been
is
told,
this is
heard,
what we
and noticed,
understand.
if you're a woman and you want to argue with me, just shut up, because you don't have an opinion.
You don't have it.
End of story. Go in your corner. But in the documentary, Bill Maher, this Jewish lady, she's like, she's all
That guy
excited.
looks
Jesus Christ. Oh
He does
my
too.
God.
The Balkan bear.
Dude, that guy eats fucking babies.
He might. He's like, I need some calories.
But we'll get off of this subject. But I just wanted to end on Bill Maher, and we'll end on the Jewish side of this too.
Bill
Because they're
Maher.
not. It's not like they're not.
Bill
involved.
Maher, the talk show guy who's
Yeah,
been
yeah,
doing
yeah.
this thing for like 25 years.
Yeah, he came out with a movie about religion, called Religulous.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
There you go.
But in that, he interviews this Israeli woman, and she's all excited and she's all jacked because she's finally allowed inside the temple there.
Oh,
And then they go and show it, right? Because women haven't been allowed in there.
Israeli or Palestinian?
Israeli.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I'm almost positive.
Yeah.
It was Jewish, so it would be Israeli.
Yeah. I mean, there may be certain sects of Jews or parts of the temple the women aren't allowed to do, but from what I understand,
Oh, they're still not allowed in it. There's
Okay.
just, they've made this little corner room.
it must be a particular
half-walled,
part of the temple because
she can
women
go
were
into
allowed
that.
women were allowed into the general area of the temple.
Maybe it was Palestine then. I thought it was an Israeli
Anyway,
Jewish woman.
carry on.
Anyways, but
So
that's fine.
this is-
So we'll be done with that part of it. But I just wanted to say there was that part in the movie, and I thought that was great that she was all jacked that she could finally go to church again. And she walks in, and there's like, and she's all excited about this too, that it's just this little tiny room with a half wall so she can see what's going on, but you're still in the corner.
Sure.
Yeah, I was just like, holy shit. So, yeah, it's back to where we're at. Please, 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 I beg you, come on this show. I would love to ask you some questions and then tell you to shut up and go in your corner.
No, I'm saying even a Palestinian man who would want to tell us more, help us understand the culture.
Well, I can
we
see
don't
their
know
aspect.
personally.
Dude, they get absolute power.
They- well, yeah, there's an attraction to that.
Sure.
I get that.
Don't lie. Every man in the world wants absolute power. You're fucking lying if you're not. It's in our, it's
Even us
it's nature,
white
man.
American men are in our minds. We're like, man, I just love to tell my wife to shut up and go in the corner.
yeah. Tell me there's
Not really, honey.
not a time because women. Here's the thing, women. Here's a PSA. Ready for this? There you go, something like that. Women, when you're cussing out your guy and he says, "Fuck, I can't handle this anymore," and he walks out of the room, don't follow him. Because that really pisses him off. And he's doing everything he can to tell you not to shut up and go to your corner. And you're poking the bear. So if he has to walk away, let him walk away for a while. Let him cool down.
This is my favorite.
This is testosterone.
This is my
What?
favorite where she says, no, this is talk about what you're talking about. My favorite is when my bride's like, just like you, just walk away.
Yeah. It's like, no, I'm trying
Well,
to do the
that's
right
better
thing.
than
here.
what I'm going to do if I
Yeah,
stay.
exactly. Because it's in our genetics. It's
Something's
called-
going to break
It's
if I stay.
testosterone, man. Holy shit. But no, it's in their genetics to just pester the fuck out of us. So anyways, PSA, let the guy walk away, man.
Honey,
Give him that
you
much. He's trying to
decorated
do
this
the right
room.
thing.
You like the way this room looks. If I don't walk away, this room
Yeah.
will look very different.
Yeah, he's going to have a hole there. Some pictures might not be on the wall over there.
It's going to get real ugly real
You know,
fast.
Ange and I, about, I don't know, 20 years ago, we went and saw a couples therapist for a little while.
Yeah, I've done that.
Because
Think anybody that's been together as long as you and I have with our wives?
Yeah.
It's probably the therapist that I would do.
well, it was kind of good because, I mean, well, the therapist was shit. But the good thing about it is showed the problem in every relationship. And here, PSA, thank you. The problem in every relationship that is any timeline to it at all,
Sure.
communication.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
You don't need a therapist to just know.
No,
That's
no, you just got to find a way to talk to each other.
yeah.
Really. Holy dude, that guy looks like he,
I'm telling that Louis
dude,
Southern.
he's got
he is-
boobies,
He is an animal.
but he got boobies.
But the other guy looks like he eats
The
children.
other
so-
guys, does he, dude? Look at that fucking square ass haircut across the front of his forehead.
Scowling.
Yeah, it's like, could you smile a little? I am.
I am smiling.
What are you talking about?
This is my happy face.
What the fuck is a smile?
This is my happy face. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, it's looking so
This
good.
is probably gonna be a good fight.
Oh, it
Must be the
probably
big
is,
boys,
yeah.
right? He's gotta be.
Oh, he don't look so cut live. His photo, he's cut as shit. He
Yeah.
kind of looks like a
Oh, but
chunky.
he's from New Zealand. You know he's tough.
Oh, he's a lamb fucker.
Look out.
Every country should be known by what animal they screw.
Oh,
Yeah.
is that right?
Yeah, yeah.
What is America? Shit.
Uh,
Pedophiles.
well, I think you might even have to break yeah, pedos. Exactly. Yeah, yeah. I was gonna say for sure Colombia's donkeys.
I know that.
We know that one, right?
I've learned that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
And,
have just known that by my reputation.
right. And New Zealand apparently now is sheep.
I've heard that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
heard
that
there's
about,
a
like,
lot
the
of
outback in Australia. as well.
yeah, and I've heard that about Idaho too. The sheep herders get a little friendly with. They say Idaho,
On
the
the
land where Velcro is plenty and the sheep are scared.
Yeah. Well, it's the long cold nights when you're a shepherd.
Right, I'm just
out
saying.
there.
Yeah,
Hey, Mark Goddard. I like Mark Goddard as the official.
yeah.
He's
Oh,
from. He's
I
from,
like.
oh,
Oh, and look, she's got some cushion on her too. I like that. How does she have a 4-pack stomach and a belly?
and booze.
How did that? She had a. Did you see that? She had a 4-pack. You ladies need to. That
Nicely
lady,
done.
you need to work on that.
Nice.
There you go. If you want to know what your husband wants, that lady.
That.
Look at the. It looks like I'm out, dude. Oh, my God,
God
go for
damn.
it, big guy, dude. Oh, what? Where are we at here? Oh, he's gonna lift
Gotta
him
take
up
him
and
down.
drop
Oh
him.
yeah, he's a big boy.
Oh, Jesus, fuck.
I mean, he just went boxing his head to get in there just so he could grab his leg.
Sorry, we are watching the fight, so I do apologize. There might be some pauses here for just a second.
I should probably take a break, right?
Yeah, why don't we take a break? Do you wanna, Let's go have a smoke.
We'll be
Hey,
right back.
hey, Kelly, we'll be right back.